It was a chilly November evening when Sarah Harper, a devoted wife and mother, stumbled upon a shocking secret that would change her life forever. She had always trusted her husband, Daniel, a respected manager at a local tech firm, but a series of late night meetings and evasive answers raised her suspicions. Determined to uncover the truth, Sarah decided to visit his workplace unannounced. What she discovered shattered her heart. A flirtatious exchange of messages with a young intern, Ella, left no doubt about his infidelity. Overwhelmed with betrayal, Sarah confronted Daniel that very night. The argument grew heated as accusations flew, secrets spilled, and the man she thought she knew turned into a stranger before her eyes. But Sarah had no idea that her discovery would set off a chain of events far more sinister than she could ever imagine. Just 48 hours after the confrontation, Sarah's lifeless body was found in her home, and Daniel became the prime suspect in a case that shocked their quiet suburban community. As investigators delved into Sarah Harper's tragic death, they uncovered a tangled web of deceit and betrayal. The crime scene told a chilling story: a broken wine glass on the floor, signs of a violent struggle in the living room, and Sarah's body lying motionless, her hands still clutching her phone. Initial findings suggested she had been strangled, but the motive behind the murder remained unclear. Daniel was immediately brought in for questioning. His demeanor raised suspicion: nervous, defensive, and evasive when asked about the events leading up to Sarah's death. However, his alibi seemed solid. He claimed he had been working late at the office. Yet cracks began to appear in his story. Surveillance footage revealed that Daniel had left work hours earlier than he admitted. More damningly, Ella, the intern with whom he was having an affair, confessed that Daniel had frantically called her that night, asking her to delete their text exchanges. But the investigation took an unexpected turn when Ella revealed another shocking detail. Sarah had reached out to her just hours before her death. In a series of messages, Sarah begged Ella to meet, claiming she knew something that could change everything. Police now had to consider: was Daniel the mastermind behind his wife's murder, or had someone else silenced Sarah before she could expose a deeper truth? The deeper investigators dug, the more sinister the case became. Daniel's seemingly perfect life unraveled as secrets about his financial troubles, workplace scandals, and shady connections came to light. With mounting evidence against him, the question remained: was Daniel capable of murder, or was there another player in this deadly game? The courtroom buzzed with tension as Daniel Harper's trial unfolded. Prosecutors painted a damning picture: a man cornered by his wife's discovery of his infidelity, desperate to silence her before she could ruin his reputation and career. The evidence seemed overwhelming: his inconsistent alibi, the frantic call to Ella, and forensic reports linking his fingerprints to the wine glass shards at the crime scene. Yet Daniel maintained his innocence, claiming he had left the house after their argument and returned home to find Sarah dead. But the defense wasn't backing down. Daniel's lawyer argued that the case against him was circumstantial, pointing to a shocking new angle: a series of threatening emails Sarah had received in the weeks leading up to her death. The emails, traced to an anonymous account, warned her to stay silent about a secret at Daniel's workplace. This revelation opened up an entirely new line of inquiry. Was Sarah's murder truly a crime of passion, or was it connected to something far more sinister? As the trial reached its climax, Ella was called to testify. Her testimony was the final nail in Daniel's coffin, or so everyone thought. But her answers revealed a startling twist. Ella admitted she had been coerced into covering for Daniel, but not by him, by an unknown third party. Investigators now faced a chilling question: had Sarah uncovered a dangerous corporate scandal that someone was willing to kill for? In a dramatic turn of events, a former colleague of Daniel's came forward with explosive information. He claimed that Sarah had discovered evidence of embezzlement at Daniel's company, implicating powerful individuals far beyond her husband. The courtroom erupted in chaos as the prosecution scrambled to adjust their case. The jury deliberated for days before delivering their verdict. Daniel was acquitted due to insufficient evidence. However, the mystery didn't end there. With no other suspects officially charged, Sarah's death remained shrouded in uncertainty. The chilling truth? Someone out there had silenced Sarah forever, and they were still free. The video ends with a haunting question for viewers. Was Daniel truly innocent, or had he orchestrated the perfect cover up? And who else had a motive to kill Sarah Harper? The mystery remains unsolved, leaving the audience captivated and yearning for answers.